Tencent's rise to prominence cannot be fully understood without examining its intricate and often controversial relationship with the Chinese government, specifically the Chinese Communist Party, CCP. This relationship has significantly shaped Tencent's operations, its approach to user data, and its role in state surveillance and censorship. While Tencent's success is partly due to its innovation and strategic investments, its alignment with the CCP's objectives has played a crucial role in its growth and influence. From the beginning, Tencent, like all major Chinese companies, has had to navigate a complex regulatory environment. In China, the government's influence extends deeply into the private sector, particularly in industries deemed critical to national interests, such as technology and communications. To succeed and grow, Tencent had to ensure that its operations were aligned with the CCP's policies and directives. Tencent's flagship product, WeChat, is a prime example of how this relationship manifests in practice. WeChat's success is not just due to its comprehensive features and convenience, but also its compliance with government regulations and its role in state surveillance. The Chinese government has leveraged WeChat as a powerful tool for monitoring and controlling the populace, with Tencent facilitating this process. WeChat's integration into daily life in China is extensive, encompassing messaging, social media, financial transactions, and more. This comprehensive integration provides the Chinese government with unprecedented access to user data. WeChat's ability to collect vast amounts of personal information, from location data and financial transactions to private messages and social media interactions, makes it an invaluable asset for state surveillance. The CCP's control over Tencent and other tech companies is formalized through various regulatory mechanisms. One significant policy is the cybersecurity law enacted in 2017, which requires Chinese companies to store user data within China and to comply with government requests for information. This law effectively means that any data collected by Tencent can be accessed by the Chinese government upon request, without the need for a court order. Moreover, Tencent employs hundreds, if not thousands, of censors whose job is to monitor and filter content on its platforms. These censors are responsible for ensuring that any content deemed politically sensitive or contrary to CCP interests is swiftly removed. This includes posts related to topics like the Tiananmen Square protests, the Hong Kong pro-democracy movement, and any criticism of the government or its officials. One of the most controversial aspects of Tencent's role in censorship is the monitoring of private conversations. It has been reported that messages sent through WeChat are scanned for sensitive content, and if detected, the messages may be blocked, and the user may face repercussions. In some cases, individuals have been arrested for comments made in private WeChat conversations, demonstrating the extent of government surveillance. The social credit system, a nationwide initiative by the Chinese government to monitor and assess the trustworthiness of its citizens, also relies heavily on data from Tencent's platforms. This system uses data from various sources, including financial transactions, social media activity, and even behavior in online games, to assign a social credit score to individuals. A low score can result in penalties such as travel restrictions, reduced access to services, and even job loss. Tencent's data collection capabilities make it a critical component of this system. Tencent's close relationship with the CCP has also influenced its business practices and strategic decisions. For instance, the company has been known to modify its products to align with government policies. During the initial COVID-19 outbreak, Tencent integrated health monitoring features into WeChat, allowing the government to track individuals' health status and control their movement. Similarly, Tencent has modified its games to include facial recognition technology to enforce restrictions on gaming time for minors, in line with government directives aimed at reducing gaming addiction. While Tencent's compliance with government regulations has enabled its growth and protected its market position in China, it has also raised significant concerns about user privacy and freedom of expression. Critics argue that Tencent's close ties with the CCP compromise the privacy of its users and facilitate a surveillance state that curtails individual freedoms. Internationally, Tencent's relationship with the Chinese government has led to increased scrutiny and regulatory challenges. Governments and regulatory bodies in various countries have expressed concerns about the potential for Chinese state influence through Tencent's global investments and data collection practices. In the United States, for example, WeChat has faced potential bans due to national security concerns, with the government citing the app's data collection and its ties to the CCP as major risks. Despite these controversies, Tencent has managed to maintain its position as one of the world's most influential technology companies. Its ability to balance compliance with Chinese government regulations while continuing to innovate and expand globally is a testament to its strategic acumen. However, this balancing act is becoming increasingly difficult as international scrutiny intensifies and concerns about data privacy and state surveillance grow. Tencent's founder, Pony Ma, has had to navigate this complex landscape carefully. Known for his low-profile approach, Pony Ma has generally avoided public criticism of the Chinese government. In public statements, he has often emphasized the importance of social responsibility and compliance with local laws. This pragmatic approach has helped Tencent maintain a positive relationship with the CCP, which is crucial for its continued success in China. However, the company's alignment with the CCP has also meant that it must constantly adapt to the government's changing priorities and policies. This includes implementing stricter content controls, enhancing surveillance capabilities, and aligning its business practices with national objectives. For example, Tencent's push into healthcare and education aligns with the CCP's focus on improving public services and societal welfare. As Tencent continues to grow and expand its global footprint, the implications of its relationship with the Chinese government will remain a critical issue. The company's ability to navigate regulatory environments, address privacy concerns, and maintain user trust will be key to its sustained success. Moreover, as global tensions rise and scrutiny of Chinese tech companies increases, Tencent will need to demonstrate its commitment to ethical practices and data security. In conclusion, Tencent's complex relationship with the Chinese government has been a double-edged sword. While it has facilitated the company's growth and market dominance in China, it has also raised significant concerns about user privacy, state surveillance, and international security. As Tencent continues to expand its influence globally, it must carefully balance its compliance with CCP directives with the need to address privacy concerns and build trust with users and regulators worldwide. This delicate balance will shape the future trajectory of Tencent and its role in the global technology landscape,